Guys, one day I will be prepared, I swear. What the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we're testing new makeup releases. I picked up so much shit, it seems like, the past month. Oh my god, I can't even get over myself. So today's video, I'm going to be demoing the Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter, which is currently not available anywhere. I don't really know what the hell's going on with it, but she fucking bouge. So I had to pick that up because I seen it and I'm just like, okay, I need to have it. I need to have it, darling. So I picked up that. And then I also picked up an order from Glamlight. How cute is this thing? So I wanted to show you guys this box because I can only imagine how much this costs to ship. Look at, okay, here's the box. It came with 1, 2, 3. Oh, that little pink one, that was from the from this little thingy. And then it's engulfed in plastic. There's so much plastic wrap for the new Glamlight ice cream. What is this called? I think it's the Ice Cream Dream Palette. Normally I am not into this. Okay, I'm usually not into these makeup releases that are inspired by food. I don't know why. I'm just not. Usually it's like the bulky packaging, but first of all, this is cute as hell. I love this. My thing with like the food type of packaging is it's not ideal whatsoever to store, but I was so excited with this because I've only gotten one. Oh my god, I got like a hair tickling my nostril. I was so excited for this because this is, I think, the first palette where they've actually done a palette, like a normal palette. So excessive packaging, but it's super cute. I'm probably going to keep itching my nose because I feel a hair somewhere under there. Judge me. I dare you. So hello to all my britches in the live chat. Guys, I'm sorry I was late. I forgot that I scheduled this for 8 o'clock and I'm like, why did I do that? I don't know. I switched it as soon as I noticed it. I'm like, oh, wowza. Guys, I'm sorry. It was not intentional. But this is the palette that we're going to be using today. We got Charlotte Tilbury. We've got some lip products. This is cute as fuck. I'm going to give it to Glamlight. Normally, like I said, I'm not interested in these types of products because I don't want to store them. But since this, I mean, I'll probably throw this maybe on one of the shelves back there or something because it is cute. But I'm going to take it out of this because here's one thing that I wish that they had done. I wish that they gave you the option, if you actually wanted the ice cream truck, because I would have happily paid less to not get this because it's just going to get thrown out most likely. But this is going to be the palette. Look at even the sprinkles move around. Sprinkles, like my cat's former name. How cute. But look at this color story. I normally would not buy a palette like this for this time of the year, but look at the color story. It looks so pretty. I hope that Glamlight continues to do this type of packaging. Give us the food theme, but I feel like I'm really bright right now for some reason. You can't really see. You can see it a little bit better there. It's almost like a tie-dye. It looks really cute, and then I love these free-flowing sprinkles. But the color story, I damn near lost my shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, and it flips I love when palettes do this, when it flips all the way over. So we're going to be using this palette today. I'm super stoked. If you guys want me to do swatches, you guys let me know. And then I'll probably do one look on each eye, just using a bunch of different shades. I'll do lip swatches, and then I'm going to start first with the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter because we got almost the face done. I feel like my face is on fire right now. Oh my God. Actually, before we get started, guys, I'll probably repeat this at the end of the video as well. The time has come. My BK Beauty brush bundle goes out of stock today. My brush collab is officially over today. I had to address this first because, first of all, if you still wanted to get your hands on it, there is a link down below. There is no longer the option for the 101 brush because this did sell out. It's not going to restock until I believe they said November. So if you do still want the bundle, you can only get the 106 brush, which I personally like because I use it for my cream, bronzer, contour, highlight, all that sort of stuff. I use this for more of a multi-purpose, but it ends tonight. I think they're probably going to take it down at like midnight. I'm not really sure. But aside from if you still want to pick it up, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys that have made this whole thing possible, extended. Like, it's been nuts. I'm like, who the fuck am I on YouTube having a brush collab? I can't. And I would not have had this opportunity if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting it. If you've purchased it, if you've done videos, if you just talked about it in your videos, it truly meant so much to see just so many people talking about it alone, and just to see people reviewing it and loving it. It's just been such a cool experience. And I'm just so glad that everybody's loving them. Like, not to toot mine or BK Beauty's horn, but I haven't heard one bad thing about anybody reviewing these. So it's just been a really cool experience, and it would not have happened if it weren't for you guys. So I like can't even talk because I'm still just like, I can't believe that whole thing happened. Like, it's just been so surreal. So thank you guys again. Once a queen, always a queen. We love that for all of us. Seriously, thank you guys so much for showing all the love and support, sharing it on your social medias, your Instagrams, your Twitters. I've been seeing it all over Insta stories. It's just been, again, I could not have imagined I'd have as much support as I did. It's just been really surreal. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to have this opportunity and just being as excited as I was. It's just been so cool. I can't honestly say it enough. So before we get into this as well, I do want to remind you guys, I do have a giveaway on my how did I title it? My 10K celebration. I think that's what I titled the video. 10K celebration. There is a giveaway on that video. It closes tomorrow. So check that out. You can check it out after this video. Yeah, I just spent $200 at Luxie Beauty and $120 at Shroud Cosmetics. I really hope you don't recommend any of this shit because I'm not ready to spend any more money. That is a fucking mood. That's how I feel. I've been spending so much money. Oh my God, Karen, I cannot. Oh my God, guys. Oh yes, I think you can get the brushes, just not in the bundle. Yeah, you can. You can still get the brushes. Like, they're permanent brushes, but you can't get the bundle for the price that it's at now because it's already marked down. I think, was it 20%? It's marked down to $95. And then you could use my code on top of that, which is not affiliate. So you're getting a better price now on it than you would get pretty much any other time. And I think that they said, like, this is the best price that you're going to get on all these brushes, no matter what, as far as I was understanding. But you could always get the brushes individually as well. And guys, this is a fucking proud moment right now. 72 in the chat and 72 likes. It's about damn time the Britch chat came through, guys. Round of applause. Yes! Okay, now that the thank yous and the emotions are out of the way, but seriously, thank you guys so much. Let's dive into the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. I initially, like, when I got this, I'm like, okay, I love the packaging of the bronzer, but I'm not really a fan of the bronzer. Like, I like it, but I don't think it's worth like $55. Like, it's okay. My Hourglass puts it to shame, but they're two totally different formulas. However, I'm going to grab it out. I love the packaging on this bronzer. It's so fucking bougie and it's everything. But here's the dealio. The packaging is aesthetically the same, but it's not the same. The bronzer packaging feels heavier. It just feels more luxurious. This, it feels cheaper. And I don't love that for me. I mean, I love the silver, but like, even if you look at them side by side, just look at how much more bougie the bronzer one looks. So when I first looked at it, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, because that was just a really big turnoff for me. But then I looked at the pan and I'm like, okay, I kind of want to keep it and I kind of want to try it. Do I look really bright to you guys today, or does everything look okay? I definitely prefer, I just saw, was it, let's see, right here. I like the gold packaging better than the silver. Completely agree. Oh, we have a new follower. Yes. Welcome to the Britches. I hope you subscribed. Hourglass doesn't make a bronzer deep enough for my deep skin tones. That's Hourglass sucks ass at their shade range. They really need to get on that because their products are so good. So freaking good. So I decided I'm going to keep it and I'm going to show it on my face today because the spoiler, it's beautiful. It's Gorgina. It's Charlotte Tilbury. Did you expect anything else? So I'm going to use the BK201. I've been using this all the damn time for my face highlighter. Karen, I keep eyeing it. I was actually just looking at it again today. I'm like, do I want to get it? It does look so pretty. A little washed out. Shit. I don't know if I can. Hold on. I'll try to change it. You guys are going to see like the behind the scenes right now. Hopefully I don't turn it up too. Nope, wrong way. Ah! Turn off, turn off, turn off. You guys welcome for watching the playback. Is that better? I think that's more realistic. We'll roll with that, right? Does that look better? I hope it does because I don't want to do that again. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to go in and use this on the face. I think this is going to be ideal for those that have mature skin because I do have textured skin. So whenever I say that I think products are targeted for mature skin, usually mature skin and textured skin products, at least by my experience, they make the skin look more flattered. Does that make sense? So I feel like whenever I give recommendations, if something looks flattering on my textured skin, it will most likely look flattering on mature skin. I hope I'm making sense there. So this, it's got like a little bit of a peachiness to it, a little bit of a pinky tone. It's like a perfectly, I think, universal shade for being this size. Now, here's the dealio. Do I think this is worth $55? That's a firm negative. I only say that because the packaging's not as luxurious. It's almost like do I think this is nice? Yes. But do I think, I don't know, it's just for the price that you pay for it, for the packaging not feeling as luxurious. Like if the packaging was more like this, I would be more inclined to say yes, because I think it is a beautiful highlighter. I guess here's my other thing. You do not need a highlighter this big because they market it as like a body highlighter. Do you really think you can't use a normal size highlighter as a body highlighter? I'm just saying, like, granted, like they are giving you the bigger pan size so you can fit a bigger brush in there. But I feel like at least when I put highlighter on my body, I use a precise brush anyways. Like I would use a brush like this and then I would like accent my collarbones. I would hit my shoulders. Like I'm still hitting the high points. It's not like I'm just slathering my whole body in highlighter. So it's like, I think this is just excessive and it's luxurious. It's one of those things like I feel I feel luxurious when I use it because I do think like it's a beautiful highlighter. Would I buy it again though? No. That's just my lump summary. If you're a Charlotte Tilbury collector and you love the Charlotte Tilbury highlighters, I've never tried her highlighters before. Like I said, I think this is going to be just like an everyday, more toned down. It's not blinding. Like you could build it to be blinding, but I think it's more flattering. Overall, I'm just looking at this like, I just don't think it's really worth the price because it's a fucking highlighter. How many highlighters are on the market at this point? And I just don't think that it gives me like the effect that like none of my other highlighters give me, you know what I mean? I just saw. Do you think the color compares to anything else you have? If I really dug through my collection, I'm pretty sure that I could find something that's similar because it's just, it's hard to explain because I just look at this. I'm like, is it anything special? No. Like, do I look at this and be like, ooh, I paid $55 for this? No, I really don't. Like I said, I think there are other products. I just can't think of them. I got this big ass box in my way. Let me kind of sift through. Do you guys want me to do some comparisons? I can definitely do that if you guys want. No, Brett. We need the giant pan so Anne's going to have full body highlighter and roll around in it. I love it. Rupi asked how much was it? It's $55. So she's spency. Like I said, it looks really pretty. It's just for The packaging doesn't feel as luxurious. You got the huge pan size. You're getting 11.5 grams or 0.4 ounces, 30 months shelf life. So it's going to last you, like, I'll have this for the rest of my damn life probably because it's huge. It is massive. It's the same size as the bronzer. I guess I'm just really disappointed after getting this bronzer and feeling like how luxe this packaging was, and then getting this and you're just like, what? What happened? What's going on? Okay, let me dive into, do you guys want me to do some comparison swatches? Let's see. Can you do a hand swatch? Yes, I'll do a hand swatch really quick. I think like the formula, the texture of it feels really nice. This way you can get a better look at, like, I'm not going to say that it's not pretty, but do you look at this and be like, oh yeah, that's $55 pretty? It's going to be one of those things. If you're a Charlotte Tilbury bitch, if you're a luxury queen, you'll love it. Probably. I'm not going to say you definitely will because somebody out there will be like, I don't like it. So I look at it like this. I like it. I'm glad that I have it for collector purposes. But if I was like a normal consumer, I think that there's just other things out there that are just as good. You know, I don't, that's like the easiest way to explain it. Have you played around more with the metal? Yeah, I have, and it just does. I'm convinced that it's the shade that I don't like of the Melt Cosmetics. It just does my skin no favors. For $59, it's not even awesome, Charlotte. Better come apply it for me. See, that's where for me, I look at it like I don't get pissed at high price points as long as it's good. So that's where I'm like, I only considered not keeping it mainly because of the packaging, because that's one of my favorite things about Charlotte. I'm going to pull out first. I'm going to try to find shades that are similar to this because there's a couple shades in particular that I'm thinking of. First one, I'm going to go to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Nicole Guerrero palette. I think the shade Goal Getter, which is like one of my favorites. This is going to be probably a little bit darker, but if I were to mix like Forever Young and Glow Getter, I feel like you would get a similar shade. That's what I just did. This is going to give you more of a blinding highlight though. But I'm just kind of looking at the shade. Oh, it is a little bit lighter. But it's like, I don't know, like it's flattering on the skin. Like I could say so many good things about it. It's just, it comes down to, is it worth $55 for a single highlighter? I would say, I think for people that have textured skin, you might be more inclined to buy it. I just think, I wish it was smaller. I wish it was smaller because I just think the body aspect of it is just so unnecessary. Maybe that's something that just turns me off about it. Michelle, I totally agree. The Dior highlighters. I'm going to swatch the Elsie. This is the Eclipse highlighter in the shade Luna. These are so good. But this is going to give you more of a blinding effect as well. So if anything, I think those are closer, but this still has like a peachiness to it that these lean more like pink. This one leans almost like more silver. So I think with the other ones, they're giving me more of a blinding, slight glitter effect, but still flattering on the skin. I want to pull out, because this is one of my favorite highlighters of all time, Hourglass, the Strobing palette. I'm gonna swatch this one right here. I do feel like there is like a uniqueness to the tone of the Charlotte because, like I said, it's got that like peachy hue to it. That one's a little bit lighter. I'm trying to think, like this formula, I think it reminds me of like, from what I remember of Makeup Geek highlighters, maybe, because it almost feels, almost like a cream to powder. It almost feels like a Natasha Denona. I'm having a really hard time talk today. Like, what the hell's up with that? The Natasha Denona highlighters. I think it reminds me of, or not highlighters, the eyeshadows. I want to swatch it next to Champagne, or is this Champagne Pop? No, this is Opal from Becca Cosmetics. Do I even have Champagne Pop anymore? I don't know if I do. This is going to be Opal over here. A little bit lighter. Comparable. This is like what I'm talking about, like they're all like similar. I don't know. It's just, it's hard to, I guess it's hard to look at that price point and be like, yes, it's worth it, you know, especially when it's only one shade. Like for this palette, for example, like this is worth the price because I have options. Like I have other things in here I could go between. This is the best highlighter palette of all time. I'm just going to say that right now. I feel like there's another highlighter that I'm thinking of. Let me try actually the Nabla highlighter because that has quickly become one of my favorites. The Nabla Skin Glazing Highlighter in the shade Privilege. This reminds me formula-wise of the Amrezy, and this is going to have, I think, that peachiness. These might be really similar. Maybe the Charlotte's a little bit. Wow, those are really similar. This is Nabla. This is Charlotte. Hold on. I got to do this one on the other hand because I think that might be like the closest. I love those Nabla highlighters. I want to get more of them. So that's Charlotte Tilbury. You see how it's got that pretty reflect, but it's not over the top. It's very wearable. And then this will be the Nabla in Privilege. I think the Nabla, look at always flipping you guys off. I think Nabla has a little bit more of a reflect to it. It's a more, I would say, like tough formula. I have to use a dense brush. I don't know. This has just I think like a unique formula to it. Like it feels like a creamy powder type of formula. It's nice, but is it worth $55? Like, do you think, like, do you guys look at this highlighter and be like, yes, bitch, I would pay $55 for that? You know, that's more or less what I'm trying to get at. That was like, what, 20 minutes of me just being like, I feel like for $55, I want to be like losing my shit over it, and I'm just not. So these Nabla highlighters, though, are fucking fire. Love them. So let's move on to the Glamlight. Nabla for the win. That's what I'm thinking. Like these other ones, you had, I mean, price points all over the place. All over the place, but I think Nabla was the closest in the shade Privilege. You can get that at Ulta. They're super inexpensive. Or not super inexpensive, that's pushing it. I think for one of the most recent 21 Days of Beauty, though, the Nabla was on there. And I ran out of my wipes. Leah Janae, what's up, girl? I need to try those Nabla highlights, girl. Yes, you do. If you like the Amrezy formula, you'll love the Nabla. They're so good. So there's my thoughts on that. It's pretty. It's suitable for probably all sorts of skin types. If you think it's worth $55, do you, boo? But it's like, you can't find it anywhere. I think it's a good collector's piece. I think it's a good, a good product to buy for a makeup lover, like a good Christmas gift. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Charlotte Tilbury is one of my favorite brands, so I don't like saying bad things. But I'm going to keep it real. Let's just say that. The Hourglass highlighter palette is the greatest of all time. That is the GOAT of highlighters. This one. So good. Love it, love it, love it. Let's get into Glamlight because, wow. All right, so do we want swatches? I feel like I've seen so many videos. Oh, you can see the packaging so much better now. I feel like I've seen a lot of videos with like swatches and stuff, so I don't think it's necessary. But I'm here for you guys. Can we also talk about the freaking ColourPop launch today? Wowza, wowza, wowza. So if you guys missed the color story, look how pretty. Totally not suitable for me for this time of the year, but I don't even care. I was like, this looks so pretty. When I looked at this initially, I was like, I feel like I see the Flamingo palette from Violet Voss. And slightly Jawbreaker. Does anybody else see Jawbreaker? Because I felt like I looked at this and I'm like, I could see it. Ice cream chillin'. She's everything. We love Leah Janae. So let's see. Guys, give me feedback. Do you guys want me to do swatches or not? Those Nabla highlighters and blushes have been on my wish list since they came out. Yes. And I know by year. Oh no. I know. I was so mad that I didn't buy at that time because they were like $12. So I think they retail for $24. So they are a little bit more expensive, but buy them on sale. I think when I bought all of my Nabla stuff, everything was 30% off. I had a Nabla sale haul and try on. I found a lot of great products from Nabla that day. Let's see. Oh my God, Jawbreaker! Yeah, I totally got that vibe. Okay, perfect. I saw it got changed tomorrow. That's it. It was a hot mess. Hot ass mess. Okay, I'll swatch. I'll swatch some. Okay, you guys want swatches. I just saw swatches, please. Yes. So I'll go by, because I don't have any makeup wipes. I feel like I only want to swatch like the metallic ones. Because I'm like, are mattes ever exciting to swatch? Not really, but we'll do it. Ooh, that feels nice. So this is the shade. I'm going to go on my tattoo just so you guys can see hopefully all of them. The shade Chocolate. Then we've got, I'm going on the first row, Black Cherry. Like, are mattes ever exciting? Especially on my tattoos. You're probably not going to be able to see these really well. Mattes to me, I'm like, especially after the Juicy Boost video. Did you guys see that? Those swatches did me real fucking dirty. I was so excited for the palette and I swatched it. I'm like, oh my God, these are so good. And then I put them on my eyes and it was like, oh, wowza. So swatches, we do these just for fun. They're for fun. Don't ever judge makeup by swatches. Sometimes it can give you like an inkling. That's the shade French Vanilla. So we got French Vanilla, Pumpkin, Red Velvet, Black Cherry, Chocolate. Next row, Butter Pecan, Salted Caramel, or Caramel. Do you guys say caramel or caramel? Oh, bitch, that one's so nice. The only Glamlight palette that I own, I can't even remember the name of it. I got it in the Try Beauty box that was in collaboration with my friend Angie before we were friends, though. And that's the only one that I've ever tried. So that's the second row. These probably aren't as exciting. Just do shimmers. That's kind of where I'm going. Well, we're 2 rows in now, so might as well. So we've got second row, Butter Pecan, Salted Caramel or Caramel, however you choose to say it, Raspberry, Rocky Road, Pecan Praline or Pecan, however you choose to pronounce these things, okay? I think so far, like the salted caramel, that's the one that's like knocking my socks off. French Vanilla, it's almost like a glitter topper shade. The other ones, like these 4 right here, are mattes. What was it? Butter Pecan is a matte. Raspberry is a matte. Rocky Road and Pecan or Pecan Praline, those are like subtle. They're like shimmers, I would say, because they have like a sparkle to them. Whereas the salted caramel, it's got like a foiledness to it. Let's see. Right. That's what I'm saying too. I want to see some pastel goodness. Me too. Hopefully we can pull it off for today. Next row, we've got Taro, Gelato, Cookie Dough. Let's go. We'll go underneath. Bam. Can you guys see? Hopefully I'm doing this justice right now. The beauty of having tattooed arms when you try to do a swatch video without any. Oh, look at lemon. Wow. And then peanut butter. This lemon shade. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's just like a neutral matte. That one was boring coming after lemon. Wow. So we've got strawberry, blueberry cheesecake, and birthday cake. This is the row. I'm like, yes, bitch. Give this to me. Because this looks so nice. Oh, that shade right there. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. I love that. Oh my God. I feel like I'm about to break my arm. And then we have cotton candy and strawberry cheesecake. This one looks really pretty too. Ooh. I feel like I'm blazing through these so fast. That row, oh my God, this row, that's like all metallics right here. And it's so pretty. Those are so nice. I think, let me say, like the first 4 are more of like foiled. I don't know. They all have like a similar texture look to them. It's just some of them I think translate more as like a foiled, and then some of them have more of like a glitter effect to them. We'll classify them all as like metallics though. We'll call that good. Next row is just like a bunch of, we've got 4 mattes and 1, it almost looks like a tie-dye metallic. So I'm going to blaze through. We've got Maki, honey lavender, and mint chocolate. Mint chocolate I'm a little disappointed in because it looks more blue to me than minty. I'll go up here for these ones. Hopefully this works. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. But they're mattes. Do we care about mattes? The pigmentation's really good on that mint chocolate. I was just expecting it to be more of like a true mint, but it's okay. Rainbow sherbet. Well, I was expecting a little more. And then orange cream. Or rainbow sherbet was like, oh yeah, that fell pretty flat for me. I was expecting that to be really like bright and reflective. I'm still like, this one's still my favorite out of all of them, I think, so far. And then these ones right down here. And then even these three right there. Those are so pretty. Then last row is all mattes. This row right here. I care about mattes on my eyes. I don't care about mattes for swatches. So I'm just like, let's keep going. I'll tell you, like the texture of the mattes feel really, really nice. However, they are reminding me though, wow, that pistachio. So we've got bubblegum and pistachio. Pistachio is so pigmented. Wow. They do remind me of Colored Rain, like how they felt when I was swatching them in mine and Karen's live stream. Wowza. So we've got Cookie Monster and green tea. These are so vibrant. Oh my God. Look at, whoa, that one's so pretty. I love that shade. I love that one right there. Oh my God, look at this. Makeup porn. I love a good matte. It's just, they never swatch accurately on. If I learned anything from that freaking Juicy Boost, that was it. So here's all the swatches over a tattoo. Interesting names that don't quite match. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like, wait, what? What's happening here? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I care about the color story, but it's definitely like a, what were we thinking there? So I hope you guys enjoyed all the swatches. They're so, like these ones right here, I just keep looking at those. They look so pretty. Look, you're getting like a full-blown shot of my tattoo. And then now it's starting to transfer up here. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, since there's 130 people here, if you guys don't like my channel and you were subscribed, you can feel free to unsubscribe. This is Better Off Red's merch. I forgot to show you. Let's see. I need a wet washcloth. I know, and I'm fresh out. Fresh out. Got nothing down here right now. It's all good, though. Okay, so now, after seeing all the swatches, guys, which shades are you like, I have to see those on your eyes? And while I'm waiting to see what you guys say about that, I'm going to prime my eyes with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. And you know what, guys? I haven't been setting my lids recently. I've been changing up my techniques a little bit. I've been watching my girl Angie's tutorials because she's the color queen. Angelica Nyqvist, I'll link her channel after. We call her Angie or Angelica. She's the bomb. She was actually she was the very first guest in my 10K celebration. She's really helping me improve how I apply my colored eyeshadows because I always used to set my lids or like my eye base. By the way, I'm really loving the shade Fair in the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. I just think it makes my eyeshadows pop so much more because it's a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I could still use the shade medium, but I just like how the shadows pop. And then as far as longevity-wise, because they did change the formula of this eye base, because it's like thicker now. Whereas before it was pretty liquidy. I don't notice any difference though. Like my eyeshadow still, I almost said eyelashes. My eyeshadows still last all damn day. I'm using my Esom W23 brush to apply the eye base. I'm like way off right now. I know. I want ice cream all day, every day. And she had a video with her look. Beautiful. Yes. Lemon. She really is. Heather, she really is the color queen. The minty green metallic. I know there's like I'm like, I'm going to just keep looking at my arm and be like, okay, what do I want to use? Because I'll probably do 2 looks. And then if you guys want to see more looks in the future, you guys just let me know. I'm so excited for this palette though. Like, I think I'm just as excited about this palette as I was for the Be Perfect palette, because I don't have a ton. Because if you're not new here, I love basic palettes. I love neutral palettes. But now I don't know, it's like almost like since I became friends with all these other creators, I've just been wanting to get like outside of my comfort zone and use new things. Because Glamlight was never a brand that I was checking for ever, because I was always super turned off by their packaging. Like, I hate the chunky packaging because I don't want to store it. But now I'm just like, okay, they're doing some things different. I'm interested. How does the clean canvas compare to the MAC paint pot? MAC paint pot, I think, is... Oh my God, I haven't used that in so long. I'm trying to think of what it felt like. MAC paint pot feels more like a pot concealer, whereas the clean canvas feels more like a creamy concealer. I don't know. I like both. I really do. I like both. I would still, like, I haven't purchased the paint pot in years just because for neutrals, I don't ever feel the need to use them. But since I've been using a lot more colorful makeup lately, I've been using them a lot more just to kind of give my shadows the vibrance. And yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be just personal preference. Karen and I, how did we meet? We met, actually, we talked about that in my 10K celebration. We met online. We've never met in person. But yeah, I think we met, actually, Lunar Beauty, the Moon Prism Powders is what brought us together. I'm like looking at this palette because here's what I always do. I'll just like look at a palette and I'll just take myself places. I do like this palette because it's like you have, even though it looks so colorful, like you still have such neutral shades in here. Like this whole row, that's such a fall palette right there. That's why I'm like, your eyes, I think, immediately go down here, but it's like you still have neutrals in it. It's so fun. Yeah, I think I agree that. Wow. I agree with that, Anna Marie. You could tell. This is when you can tell that I worked. When I don't talk all day, that's when I like fumble over my words all the time. How do you think it is when I film? It's twice as bad. What's the difference between using concealer and using the Gerard eye? It's personal preference. It really, that's all it is. Because some people say like, oh, concealers don't work well as eye primers. I fucking use concealers as eye primers. They work perfectly fine for me. Personal preference. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, let's cut the bullshit, Brittany, and let's get into this eye look. I want to go in first with, I think I'm going to take the shade Mango, which is just like the matte yellow in the corner down here. I'm just winging it. I've got no plan in mind. I'm actually going to start on the inner corner. And I'm using the BK 203. I've been reaching for this brush so much with working with color because it's like a blender, but it's stiff, or it's stiffer. So I like this for, it's almost like a packer blender, which is nice. So I'm just going to throw that on the inner corner. I'm not going to be precise. Just going to throw it. It's not as pigmented as I thought, considering I just went in like 4 times. So for being a yellow, like it looks more bright, I think, in the palette than it does when you apply it. But it's okay. We're going to keep going anyways. Next one, I'm going to use the same brush. I just keep wiping it off on my pants because we're classy. I want to take the shade. I kind of want to use, let's do Mint Chocolate, which is a matte. I'm going to call this like a teal. Matte teal. Right? Fuck it. We're just going with it. You guys came for the train wreck. I know. The Hot Mess Express. All aboard, everybody. I'm just basically pressing this. I'm not blending. I'm just tapping. That's bright. That's brighter than I was thinking it was going to be. I didn't really have high hopes after that lemon, or not lemon, that wasn't lemon, mango. After that mango shade, I'm basically just going to place and then I'll go in and blend after. Tiffany blue. Yeah, I think that's a good way to explain it. Sadly, Gerard creases on you. Oh, that sucks, Aurora. It doesn't crease at all on me. Pistachio. This one was like, whoa. Like, whoa. I love doing these like rainbow type eyes. This is how I look at a palette and I'm like, okay, how do I want to do this? What colors do I want to use? And then I just wing it. This is how I like to do eyeshadows. I've gone back and forth on this palette so much. You should do a get together like your 10K every couple weeks. It was so much fun. I'm going to take the shade Green Tea. This one down here. Oh my God, I just got like freaked out because the sprinkles and the lid started moving around. So Green Tea, we're just going to put out here. I mean, they're definitely pigmented. I need to go in back to that Juicy Boost palette and try applying like the same sort of way. Like I said, I have no rhyme or reason right now, guys. I'm just playing. We're playing with makeup right now. I'm going to go back to mint chocolate because this little transition right here is not giving it to me. I want it to be more. I wish that yellow was a little bit more vibrant. Like if that was a super poppy yellow, that would be everything. It's just kind of like meh. I have my wine and I'm ready. I've got my Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Orange Vanilla. Just sit here and call me Heather Austin, why don't you? Now I want to go in with pistachio. I'm just using those same colors and just deepening up. Still just pressing and then like lightly, I think like maybe you can call this buffing, but not really. I'm just kind of going and just going back and forth to get like a blend in between the shades to give it like that gradient. And then I kind of wish that there was, just because of how I always do makeup, like I wish there was a deeper version of this color right here, but it's okay. I'm not going to write off the palette because it's missing that, because I mean, this is supposed to be like a pastel palette. Kara probably did. I know people have lives, guys. People have shit to do. But I think she said she was only going to be able to stay on for a little while. All right, we'll go in. Yeah, like this pistachio. Come on, pistachio. Give me something more. Give me something more. I'm already not, like, I feel like I have to keep going in. Like, the pigmentation, I think, looks really good. Let's go in. I feel like I need a metallic up in this bitch because I need some life. Give me some life. Give me a metallic. Where is my W21? The brush that I always lose. I use this brush like every single time there it is. Every single time I do my makeup, this is how I apply like all of my metallic shades. And I want to use lemon. This just, I can't get over how like, it doesn't look as shiny as I thought it was going to. I'm going to put lemon out here. Or no, I'll just put lemon here. I'm not going to get too crazy. How are we looking? How does it look to you guys? Do you guys wish that I did my eyes? I'm like asking you guys like 21 questions tonight. Do you wish that I had like an idea in my mind when I was doing these types of videos? Or do you like it when I'm just like, okay, let me look at the palette and be inspired? Just because that's how I typically do my eyes. But if you guys want to see stuff differently, you just let me know. I mean, that's real cute. It's so soft. Like, it's so damn soft. I think it applies just as good with the finger as it does, like, or I think it applies just as good with the brush as it does with the finger. So now let's take birthday cake. It's that mint green. I'm going to put that. You know what these textures remind me of? And I could almost like poop my pants. Even considering saying this out loud. The texture of these with like how soft they are and the shimmer behind them, like they just have like a thin but pigmented shimmer to them. They remind me of the Vibrant Multichromes from Clionadh. But they're just not multichrome. They're just metallics. Because they have like tiny glitters in there. They're so thin. Look at it. Especially this lemon. Like, it's so soft. So soft. Why not do it again? Yeah, these, it does. It reminds me so much of those. Are they readily available for me so I can show you what I'm talking about? Hold on. Oh my God, where are they? Where are they? Where's my multi-chrome bundle? Where's my palette? Oh my God, this could be a problem. Where is my palette? Oh my God. Hold on. Aha. You guys didn't know this was going to be such a train wreck today. They remind me of these ones right here. They remind me. What the hell just fell out? Okay, part of a shade. This is the only downfall with Clionadh is they're so soft. Like, did you see how much of that shade just fell on the floor? Have to press that later. So these two rows down here, these two, boom. That's what these are reminding me of. Texture-wise, I think Clionadh is a little bit more glittery. I'm going to swatch them, though. Swatch, swatch, swatch. Like, yeah, Clionadh is a little more glittery, but texture-wise feels very, very similar. But with the Clionadh, they're going to have the shift. They're going to have that multi-chrome shift to them. Wow, I can't believe like how similar those feel though, texture-wise. So if you like the texture of the Clionadh, which you guys know I'm a fan. I'm so devastated about that. I'm like just looking at it broken on my floor. Okay, let's keep going, guys. Okay, I need to work on this. Oh my God, that was the wrong brush. Wrong one. I need to go with this one. Going in with Birthday Cake. I just need to work on this blend between the yellow and the green. Like, the mattes are okay. I think the metallics are going to be the showstopper in this palette. At least for how I like to use them. Oh, shit, my work is calling me right now. I'll have to call him back. I was like, God damn it. This is like the most hot mess of a video I think I've ever done. Wow. Guys, if you unsubscribe, I understand. Okay, let's go on the other eye because I think this one looks like cool enough. The mattes I'm not blown away with. I'm kind of getting... Do I want to say I'm kind of getting Colored Rain vibes? Not really, because I think these apply better than Colored Rain. But I am noticing like I have to go in and just build. I'm using my Sigma E27. I'm just going to go on the edges. I guess for just how like intense the shimmers are, the metallics just aren't, or the mattes... The mattes just aren't as vibrant as I was expecting. Like when you look at these, they look hella vibrant, but they're not as much. Let's see. Yeah. It's okay. If he calls again, I'll have to mute and take that, but it's a new guy that's at work, so he calls sometimes. Okay, let's carry on. I'll just have to keep an eye on the phone. Barbara Jean is here. What's up, Barbara Jean? Oh my God. She's so funny. I was just, as I was getting ready for this, I was hanging out for a wine night with Barbara Jean. Okay, on the other eye. I think the other eye I want to do you want me to do neutrals or pinks? Because there's a lot of, like, I didn't realize how many pinks that there were. I think like these three right here, we probably should have went a little bit deeper with this one, I think. Just with how, I mean, in person, they look pretty close. And then you got this pink up here, this one up here. What do you guys think? Gem of the Hill says, don't forget to like. Yes! Yeah, like I'm not in love with this look. I'll be curious to keep trying it, but those metallics are definitely where it's at. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Or purples. Let's do a pinky purple. Pinky purple it is. I'm calling the shots. I'm going to go in first with Maki. This is the lightest light pink. And then I'm going to go in with a Sonia G mini booster. I'm basically going to do like the same thing on this eye as I did on the other eye because that's just how I roll, guys. That's always what I do. I go light on the inner corner and then I build to deep and then I go in with a metallic lid. That's just how I roll. It looks good on me. If you don't like it, too bad. I'm just kidding. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Bubblegum. Those are those two shades that I just pointed out. Like, there's not much. There's just not enough of a difference between the two. Like, they're different. I think, actually, that Maki shade, it kind of leans more purple when you apply it. Whereas the Bubblegum is more of, like, a bubblegum pink, which is, I feel, accurate. It's called Bubblegum. Now I'm going to take the shade. I think I'm going to do a raspberry, this one up here. No, Lisa, not yet. Not yet. Still under construction. Still just working with all this shit that's going on in the world. I really honestly have no desire to open with all this stuff going on because what a mess. What a mess. Ooh, I'm really into that. Like, I really like how that looks like a pinky purple on the inner corner. I think that looks so pretty. And then I'm going to go to Honey Lavender. This is like the lightest purple. I'm going to throw this right here to see how this goes. I think I'm really going to like this eye. Oh, this is a good brush. Good brush for this, I think. Sonia G Mini Booster is this one. And then I'm going to take, oh shit, I was going to take Taro because I thought that was like a deep, I thought that was a matte purple. It's definitely not. It's a metallic. But you know what? Let's try it anyways. Let's see if it works. Because there's no rules in makeup. You could use metallics. Fuck it. Right? Right. Ooh, I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm just going to blend these two together because I think it'll look better. Oh my God, I'm so into this right now. How cool does that look? Ooh. I should have used this brush on the other eye, I think. But maybe not. Maybe it's just the shadows. I just really like how this brush fits right in that crease. Oh, Nico's here. Barbara Jean, she's like, what are you drinking? Yeah, definitely. It also helps because these shades are more flattering on me. I think that helps. I think this, it's almost like with these shades that I used together, it's like the dimension wasn't really there. And then they were like the undertones were just different. I thought it would work, but I don't really feel like it did. It kind of just turned into like a jumbled mess. But I think if I put lashes on and had like my eyes all done, it would look bomb. Because I think that lashes make everything better when it comes to eyeshadow. I'm just deepening up that that raspberry and bubblegum. Yeah, this brush is like perfect for that. So now, because I do everything always the same, I'm going to take the shade Strawberry, this one here, and that's going to go on the inner corner. This shade reminds me of, actually, you know what? I should have pulled out that other Glamlight palette that I have. I'll do that at the end. This one's not applying as good as the yellow and green shade. I might have to use the finger for this one. It's like it doesn't want to really pick up. It doesn't want to pick up on the brush. It feels not as thin. It kind of has the texture of like a ColourPop Super Shock, but it still looks really pretty. You know, almost how it has like that bouncy texture to it. That's what strawberry has. Now I want to take, I think, blueberry cheesecake, which is blueberry cheesecake purple? I didn't think so, but who am I? Who am I to judge Glamlight? This one too has that same, like, what do you call it? Texture, bouncy texture. These are so pretty. Ooh, I'm into it. I'm into it. Okay, and now I want to take Gelato, this one right here. Is this helpful at all? I feel like I'm like all over the place. Videos like this I should probably film, but who has time? Not me. And it's just fun. It's fun to just sit and play. Okay, I fucking love how this eye looks right now. I fucking love how this eye looks right now. And now I'm going to take my brush because I want to do taro. And I want to put this right there. She is cute. That mess is helpful. All aboard the Hot Mess Express. Yeah, I like that purple eye so much better. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sherry, thank you for being here for this hot mess. Oh, let's see. K-Bella Beauty is here. Karen's been here, girl. Where you been? I didn't see you come in earlier. Do you have a glitter glue maybe? I don't like using glitter glues. I don't like laying down a glitter glue and then put on a pressed shadow. I only use glitter glues for like loose pigments or stuff that's in a loose format. That's just my preference. But since I didn't set my lids, it's just the texture. It's the texture of them. So, because it's even not picking up on a brush the best. Like birthday cake and lemon, I think worked because they have, I don't know, it's just like it picks up so much better. But blueberry cheesecake and strawberry, they had, like, you can even see where it's like pressed. I don't know, they have like a different texture, it feels. But these are gorgina. Oh, like these are two of the shades that would sell this palette to me right here. They're so pretty. I think, what do I want to do on my inner corner? Let's take, oh, I feel like I'm going to burp. Sorry if I do, guys. Sorry, not sorry. I burp in real life. I'm going to take French Vanilla. This one up here. I haven't even used this mirror. I just had it flipped over. See, like palettes like this, like I could do without this having a mirror because I'm not going to sit here like this. I'll just have like my vanity mirror. But I mean, since I'm here, we can put this on. So French Vanilla, this is a more chunky texture to it. Pop! It's not super blinding, but I feel like that's like a texture you really need to smooth it out because that picks up chunky. I don't usually love that, but it's okay. We can make it work. That's cute. Let's take, I'm just going to use that same shade on the inner corner, I think, because the other ones are a little too dark. And I kind of want to photograph this eye. So I'm like, let's do a completed look. Normally I would just do like either a shade like this or the highlighter that's on my face. That's how I like to do my inner corner and brow bone highlighter. But yeah, this just picks up like not the bomb. I just got a big ass chunk right in my brow. So this shade I think is better suited to be like a topper. Dogs are barking at nothing. Yeah, that one's better as a topper, I think, than like a, I mean, you could obviously use it as an inner corner. I'm just like, I really like how this eye came out. This one, I'm just like, what happened? Yeah, it's definitely more of like a topper. Wonder if they press them too hard. I don't think so. I think it's just the tech, like I was saying, they remind me of like some of them, not all of them. Some of them remind me of the ColourPop Super Shock, where they just have that like bouncy, that's I guess the only way for me to explain it, is that bouncy formula. Because it doesn't feel like there's anything wrong with it. It's just, I just have to apply it a little bit different, that's all. Yeah, so this I needed a little bit more help, I think, but it's okay. Always burping, always. Okay, let's move on from the palette. I think this is nice. Like I'm not losing my mind over the mattes. I think the metallics are really pretty. It reminds me a lot of Jawbreaker. So if you are somebody like me that had that palette and doesn't have it anymore, it doesn't support that brand anymore, I think this is a good alternative for it. I want to use like this shade. I want to use this because I think it looks so pretty. Let me swatch that on my hand just so you guys can see. This has that bouncy texture too. I just felt it. So maybe like the more that you use it, like the more that texture will come out, but that shade is gorgeous. I want that all over my face. I should have swatched all the metallics just like this, because I feel like the metallics is the selling point for this palette. I could give two craps about the mattes. It's the metallics I think are so pretty. And they have a beautiful shine to them. I mean, if you're not somebody that likes to use your, like, I don't mind using my fingers to apply my shadows. I don't like using my fingers to apply the rest of my makeup, but I'm into it. I don't think it's bad at all. Let me take that shade French Vanilla, and I want to put it over the top because I want to see this as like a topper, just to see if it does anything. Did you guys see that do anything? I mean, it lightened it up a little bit, but you know what this reminds me of? Fenty Diamond Bomb Highlighter. Hold on. I got that. It reminds me of this. I'm going to swatch them next to each other just so we can see if I'm full of shit. Okay, so Fenty. Oh my God, that looks tragic because I had self-tanner on the last time I used it. So here's Fenty. Hold on, let me pick it up a little bit more. There's Fenty. Put that. I think this is going to show up thinner than French Vanilla, but similar effect. Fenty's up here. Fenty definitely has more of like a diamond effect to it though, but not far off. I mean, I like the formula of the Fenty more, but that's not really far off at all. And with the Glamlite, it does have like pink glitters in there as well. Look how stunning. That product is so stunning. But they're close. They're close. It reminds me of it. But if I were to pick between the two, I think this palette could have done without that shade. That's just my opinion. It's shinier. Okay, so you guys did notice a difference then. Oh, let's do on the other side. Let's see if we notice anything on the other side. We'll put it on the yeller. Actually, we'll put it between these two. Maybe they'll help them blend better together. Yeah, it definitely lightens it, gives it a little more sparkle shine. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I think it's cute. I don't know what else to say. I need to use it more. I'll use this more. I definitely want to use that salted caramel shade for sure. I really want to use these like berry tones up here as well. So keep in mind, first impression territory, guys. So far, I'm into it. Is it my favorite palette that I've tried so far though? Not really. But it's not bad. It's not bad though. I'm not gonna trash it. I want to use it more because sometimes, especially with shadows, I feel like that's the one product that I could use it once and be like, but then I could use it again and be like, oh, now I get it. So let's move on to the lips. So I picked up the Glamlight. I did tell you the name of that. This is the Glamlight lip set. There's a couple different ones of these. I can't remember prices on everything. I'm sorry, guys. I ordered these when they launched. Let me look up the email really quick, just so you guys have an idea of costs, because I know some people care about that. I did also use Angie's code. I have it linked down in the description box. Let's see, order confirmed. So I ordered this on the 12th and I received it yesterday. So it took about like a week and a half, 2 weeks. The chocolate popsicle lip set is $28 and the ice cream dream palette is $45. And then I got $10.95 off using the code Angeshka. So I don't think the pricing's that bad. Like, I'm not mad at the prices at all. Oh, Betsy's here. Are my tones. Same girl, same. Jennifer Gould's yelling at all you guys watching. I hope you guys are all subscribed too if you're watching. I mean, come on. Jennifer's coming through with the prices. We got this, girl. All right, so the first one is chocolate. I didn't realize that these have like a triangular shape. Think like hourglass. Hourglass, or no, this is, why did I think this was square? I'm thinking of, I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the hourglass vanish stick. That similar, except lip gloss foundation. Same shape. You guys get it. Wow. Should I just retire my YouTube channel after this? So I think this is a liquid lipstick, but I'm not really sure. It smells like a kind of like chemically dark chocolate. Let me put it on my lips. Oh, the applicator tickles. It tickles my lips. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this has 2 liquid lips and 1 gloss. The gloss is what I'm the most excited about. This applicator is tiny. A little bit more of a sheer formula. The shade of it's cute. I don't really like the smell. I'm even smelling like almost like a mocha. Maybe it's a mocha smell that I'm smelling. But it doesn't smell natural. I definitely should have lip lined. That's very small. I'm not loving that so much. The mirror on the outside packaging is giving me, yes, the Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss vibes, because I didn't realize that these had these little mirrors either. Let me try that with this next one. The next shade is chocolate chip. It's more of a nude. I'll swatch these on my hand after just so you guys can see them individually. Oh, this is a gloss. This is a gloss. Okay, so you got 1 liquid lipstick, 1, I was going to say matte gloss. This is just more of like a pigmented gloss. And then the other is going to be a sparkly sheer gloss. Let me show you. Let me show you because I want to use the other one. I don't like these applicators. They're way too, like, I don't like having to go, continue to dip and dip and dip and dip and dip. That drives me crazy. Like, I just went in 3 times and I'm like, I feel like I barely have any on there. Beautiful gloss. Like, the shade of it's really pretty, but I don't love how tiny that applicator is because I don't want to dip a million times. It's cappuccino. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know if I love that scent of it though. Yeah, like this one, it's like, did anything go on there? Here, let's give you a visual. Ready? I'll put it right here. That's not enough. Like, I'm going to be going in and in and in to get, here, let's just put it on the lips. The shade of this looks so pretty. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3. At least you can see the shine. The shine's really pretty, but it's like you can't I can't really feel it. Because I like wearing gloss because it moisturizes my lips, especially when I'm wearing a matte lip. Are you guys hearing how many times I'm going in here? I don't want to do that. The gloss is really pretty. It's just we need better packaging on that. We need a better applicator. At least I would like a better applicator. As far as like the liquid lip, it does feel like it's more drying. Yeah, like I'm noticing like a little bit of a stick right here. This would be a formula. I'm like, okay, I need to wear it again. I need to wear it by itself to see how it would react by itself. It's not bad. It's not knocking my socks off. This gloss, like if this shade, this is the shade Sweet Fudge. You see how it's got the reflex in there? It's got like tiny little sparkles. You can't feel the sparkles, but that's what gives me that shine to my lips right now. If this had a better applicator, I would love this. Am I noticing this has more of like a chocolate scent to these. So if you don't like scents, you may not like these. I don't really think I'm a fan of the scent, that cappuccino or like that mocha scent. I don't think I like it in the liquid lip because it smells like chemically. I do agree. I just saw somebody said that I think the shadows for Glamlight are the standout products. I do agree. Like I said, if that gloss had a better applicator, that would be a standout for me. Let's see. And are you breaking the rules, pumping it? I don't care. That's how I apply shit, Jennifer. Leave me alone. All right, guys. So ultimately, I'm not really wowed by... I don't want to say that because I do really like how these worked on my eyes. Am I like losing my mind? Like, oh my God, I need to run out and buy this. Not after using it for the first time. Like when I used my Be Perfect palette for the first time, I was like, holy shit balls. It was incredible. This, I feel like I had to finesse a little bit more than the Be Perfect. Like Be Perfect, I think it gave me like unrealistic expectations for color channels. Because I'm like, I felt like with the Be Perfect, I would go like this. I would go, okay, I'm going to use this shade. Boom, full pigment, like insane pigmentation. And then it was like, I could just press it like this. And that was it. With this one, I had to finesse it a little bit more. I had to work with it a little bit more. I'm not loving it, but I'm not hating it either. I think it's still in the middle. This is like okay, I need to use this more. I think that the metallics are definitely the standouts, but I don't think all the metallics are created equally. Or maybe that's just the experience that I've had so far, but the packaging is super cute. I think that like ice cream truck packaging is really excessive. I wish that they gave us the option to just purchase this. But when we did get the ice cream palette, like the ice cream package, that was like vacuum sealed. So I wonder if that's how they have to order them. Maybe that's why you didn't get the option. I would have just rather have paid less money to get just the palette. As far as the lip products go, I don't really like the scent of the liquid lip. It's got like that. To me, it smells like chemically mocha, cappuccino. That's not really my vibe. But if this gloss, particularly like this sparkly one, I haven't tried the like non-sparkly one, this one here. It's the applicator that really turns me off because I don't want to have to keep going into and reapplying and then going into and reapplying. So these I'm kind of just like, meh. Palette, I'm like, meh. I'm a little more excited about the palette than I am these lip products, but the packaging is really cute. I really think they did a great job with the packaging. Other than that, do you guys have any questions before I pop off today? Just, again, remember, this is a first impression. This is the first time I've used all of these products. This is like the second time that I've used Glamlight because, actually, let me pull out that palette really quick, the Glamlight palette that I do already own. Let's be honest, if I still own it, I may have decluttered it because I never used it. Oh, no, it's right here. I have the Miracle palette. This came in the Try Beauty box. I can even see it right here, like this shade here. See how it has that like pressed, almost like bouncy texture to it? It reminds me so much of ColourPop. And that would make sense because Angie loves ColourPop Super Shocks. So it totally makes sense why she really loves Glamlight. I mean, it's so pretty though. Like these are really pretty. That's nice. Let me compare some of these shades though, in case you were, you know, in case you were curious. I feel like they should have edited that palette. I think this looks so appealing though. Like the color story spoke to me. I thought it was so pretty. Let me wipe off some of my. Do you guys care? Do a lot of people have this palette? I don't know if a lot of people do. I feel like most people have like is it the taco palette or the burger palette? Do you guys want to see swatches or don't you care? Packaging, packaging, packaging. I love how the individual glosses were packaged, but really impractical, but so fucking cute. I completely agree. Oh, I haven't had a chance to use yours yet. I just got mine yesterday, so I'm going to keep using it for sure. I can't wait either, Betsy. I was so impressed. Ordering the Be Perfect. Order it through Beauty Bay. Do yourself the favor. Order it through Beauty Bay because I was not impressed whatsoever with Be Perfect's shipping, customer service, all that. I was not impressed whatsoever. The lip combo looks good though. It kind of sucks that the gloss is so tedious. Yeah, like this lip. Do I got lipstick on my teeth? Probably, I always do. I like the end result. It's just getting there. That was the same complaint I had about like the Color Drain Juicy Goose. It's like, I think that it has the potential to give you really pretty looks. It's just, it's going to take you a while to get there. And I don't necessarily always have that time. Let's see. I just want to say thank you because of your 10K live. I found out and subscribed to some great new channels. Yes, Jennifer, I love that. Oh my gosh. I have, the Miracle Palette too. I'll do these comparisons really quick because I don't think that there's any like identical ones. I'm going to take, let's see, we'll start with Butterfly because I think this might be similar to Orange Cream. Maybe not. Maybe not. They're a little different, I think. This is Butterfly Orange Cream. Whoop. Close, but not identical. Let me do Strawberry and Amore. Amore. So we've got Amore, Strawberry. These are close, but they're not identical. Amore, Strawberry. Those are really close. Wow, really similar. Is there any other ones? I think Fearless. Ooh, that feels chalky though. Ooh. That's pretty though. That's a nice berry. I'll compare it to Black Cherry, but they're not going to be similar at all. No, they're not similar. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe Treasure. Treasure's darker though. Treasure to Peanut Butter. Yeah, they're not close. The closest is going to be those metallic pinks. Overall, I feel like if you had this palette and you really like the pinks in this palette, if you're only buying this palette for the pinks, it wouldn't be worth it, but you're still getting like a totally different color story. I mean, I think it's worth a shot. Like you might get this and love it. It's cute. It's a cute palette. I'm into it. Like I keep saying, I'm going to keep trying it. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's cookie dough. Cookie dough. Oh, it looks so good. I don't know, guys. I think that's all that I got for you, really. I'm just going to keep repeating myself. Overall, I'm not blown away, but I'm not like, oh, I don't think I'll purchase from them again. Like, I'd be like, okay, I'm still going to keep trying these. I'm still going to, like, keep my eyes on the brand, you know? All those things kind of go into it. If I were to recommend anything from the video, I mean, I only talked about 3 things. I would probably recommend this the most. And then, that's not the right packaging. The Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. Wherever the hell that went. I just grabbed the bronzer. Wow, guys. I don't even know where the hell it is. You guys didn't know this one. There she is. This comes in second. The lip comes in third only because of the applicator. I think if the applicator was different, I'd feel differently about it. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. I'm sorry this was such a train wreck. Don't forget to check out my 10K celebration video because the giveaway does close tomorrow. And don't forget to like, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more Hot Mess Express that you guys consistently show up for, and I live for it. Other than that, let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll probably do a favorites video though. Do we want a September faves? Because I think that's what we're going to do. Actually, leave in the comments after this video post. Do you want to see like a full face of favorites or just me sitting talking about my favorite products for the month of September? Let me know. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next one. I might be back tomorrow or the next day, but I'm thinking tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled.